Welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. Welcome one, welcome all, nerds all over the internet. It is Saturday, February 7th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I know that Valentine's Day is next week, and I hope you guys have something special planned for whoever your Valentine is, whether it's a friend or a family member or a significant other, or maybe it's your pet, a cat or dog.
Yeah, we ain't here to judge. Yeah. You can be loving on your pets.
Exactly.
What? Dragon Fang over here is like...
I work next Saturday.
But you get to love on puppies all day.
Yeah.
You get to love on the most innocent creatures of all time.
Puppy love.
Puppy love.
Or do they love you?
They do love
They're
her.
all assholes.
But they do love her.
See, Andrew, why are you going to ask that question, man?
Well, I had to ask because, see, when a dog loves you, is the love of a baby that can't get off your leg. When a cat loves you, is the love of the boy that keeps pulling on your pigtails.
He's not wrong.
Shit, he's out of line, but he's right. Folks, welcome to the Ravens Flock. I am your host, Jose Casabona. I'm also the host of Wrestle Rewind. And joining me joining us live via Zoom call. You can't see him in person, but you can hear him, is the host of Los Amigos Play. Folks, give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to once again be with you folks today. Normally, I join on this kind during special occasions for something special, and today feels like a special day because it is not just the month of love. It is probably the coldest month we're going to have down here in Florida. So it's a crisp love. It's a sharp love. It's the love that comes with the bit of knowing that maybe you're not good enough for them, but you can still try to be.
Angel, it's the kind of love that you get out of a fudge batter filled donut, like Dragon Fang has over here.
Yeah, that works. It's a sweet love. It kills you like diabetes, but it's worth your time.
Speaking of which, give it up for.
I was getting to it. And yeah, you know something, Angel? I agree with you. And it better be cold because Puxatawny Phil predicted that there was going to be 6 more weeks of winter.
You said you were getting to it.
Oh, that's right. The hog has spoken.
The hog has spoken. The groundhog is a magical creature, and his word is law.
But remember, folks, paganism is wrong.
I don't know. Some of those pagan gods were kind of cool. There was this one guy with one eye and one beard. He had a spear that never misses.
Had one beard? As in, there's...
Yeah, he had a really big beard. He had one eye, and he had a very cool spear. And he told his son, Chris Hemsworth, "Are you the god of hammers?" And then he said, "I knew another god once. I ate his liver."
Oh, that's...
The plate of beans and a glass of Chianti.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you. That was very divine. Now, folks...
What else is divine?
What else is divine? Yes, what else is divine is the donut and, of course, the person who's munching on it. Folks, give it up for one of our awesome cosplayers on this channel, Dragon Fang Cosplay. I was trying to drag this up, but Juan was so eager to introduce you while you were eating.
It's because
Hello.
It's because you got the freaking fudge-filled donuts.
It's delicious.
I heard
And
forgotten.
hello,
existed.
everyone. I haven't been here in forever, it seems.
It's been quite some time, hasn't it?
Work has been stealing me away every Saturday.
It's very puffy.
The dog's saying it's a play toy.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
The amount of times I get my arm caught in their mouth and they want to drag me around the yard.
Well, at least it doesn't look... Well, at least there's nothing damaged from where I'm looking at. So, you know, there's no bite.
I would get mad.
Zayana would be joining us, but
I ate her.
she is
I ate her. I ate her.
So you're
So you finally fulfilled the prophecy and devour your sister in the stomach of your mother, so you can become the
I can
top
still
god.
hear her now.
Wow.
I can still hear say,
I will give you diarrhea.
almost as if she was still with us.
Choke on my bones, I'll shit you out.
sometimes I can hear her voice calling from beyond the grave.
Oh my god. And of course, let's not forget the host of the Black Files, my typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. A man who doubts the words of the groundhog, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Hold on. Number one, and let this be known. Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister. And number 2, I wasn't doubting the words of the hog. I would not dare to besmirch Puxatawny Phil. I was simply pointing out how we still have a very obviously pagan tradition on how we predict whether or not winter is going to end, and yet we're in such a puritanical culture as a country that we crap on everything that's quote-unquote pagan, that's quote-unquote ungodly, that is quote-unquote sinful. What is so sinful about celebrating Mardi Gras? Mardi Gras is literally get your sin on before Lent, get it all in and out of your way, and have yourself a jolly good time. That way, when Lent goes around, you could be all penitent, and you could be all sanctified and chaste and shit. And furthermore, and another thing, Christmas trees are fucking solstice trees, motherfucker. Yule trees.
Oh, well, I can explain that to you, Juan.
Okay then.
It's called...
There's actually a very simple explanation for that, you see.
Okay, you good? You good? You good to step down from your soapbox?
No.
No.
Maybe. But also...
The thing is, my friend, there is actually a very simple explanation.
And what's
It's
that?
not paganism.
It's not paganism?
No.
Tell
It's
us.
American now. We colonize that shit. It belongs to us. Your gods will become our fucking commercials. I will use your religion, put it on McDonald's, and sell it to children. I'm making money of that shit.
God damn it, you're not wrong. Why does it sound like that show with Ian McShane? Oh yeah, because it pretty much is.
All right.
Yeah, McShane was a pretty good actor.
So-
Just saying.
Still alive.
So, folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, folks, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens flock by liking our content and hyping it, commenting both during and after the stream, especially after, because that lets the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. Sharing our content across all social media with all your friends, family, and loved ones, and anyone who you know who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most importantly, making sure that everyone is subscribed. And then y'all hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. The more folks you recommend us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more interflockers come out of it. It's just math. It's just mathematical economics. There's nothing wrong with that. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining with the amount of interflockers, thanks to all of you fine folks supporting us, that will no longer just be doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite Motley Crue nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see in the chat, Gianfranco La Rota. I do not know who this person is.
I don't know. No, it's okay.
Oh no,
You know, if
I
you're-
don't know who that person is, but Gianfranco,
Franco, welcome to the Ravens flock. If this is your first
Thank
time
you.
on this channel,
also
please.
known as Photilops 842.
Well, Photilops, if this is your first time here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, to click the notification bell on, and tell your friends about the Ravens flock.
Got Gamer Dad, Ulysses Fartknocker, and Ben Cruz is in the chat.
Yay!
And yeah, and said my mic was coming in off. I fixed it. Thank you for that.
No, it's all
Currently
good.
here at Ushicon, and hope you guys are doing well. Thank you.
We're doing pretty well ourselves, and I'm pretty sure we're going to expect more people on the chat to start coming in as we continue this stream.
Gamer Dad is saying it's been 12 degrees Celsius, 54 Fahrenheit for the past while.
Nice.
It's
Not nearly as cold as last weekend, but okay, that's nice.
okay.
You guys gotta stay inside.
Are you
With
kidding me?
me.
We were wet.
Me, I have to be outside for 5 to 7 hours.
Man, what?
In
We
the
were
yard.
outside last weekend, and we got cold, and we were freezing.
At least you get to go inside. We didn't.
Well,
didn't.
that's debatable.
No.
All right.
Ladies,
Everything
please, you
froze.
are all miserable.
I know.
Says the man who had a really crappy week.
Yes.
Hey, I could join
All
the
right.
crappy week.
All right, so folks, let's take a moment right now and let's talk about Markiplier. Easily said, not, and it's not up for debate that he is one of the most genuinely awesome human beings on in media, on the internet, just everywhere.
He's such a sweetheart.
He's a pretty cool
He
dude.
gave us E. Oh, you don't know E, do you?
Tell us about
You don't know the meme of E. Angel, you are well versed in the memes. Please educate this man.
Right, so for anybody who somehow doesn't know, Markiplier is one of the most well-known streamers on God's green earth. The man is so famous that he's one of the biggest ones, and when you have a career that long, it becomes E. So this came from what can only be described as a deep-fried image on the face of YouTuber Markiplier's, photoshopped to the head of Lord Farquhar with the word E, just in the largest fucking letters imaginable, just slammed right in there. By the way, this meme is from 2015, so you realize how old we are right now.
dang it, Juan, why you gotta age us like that?
Because if I must suffer from a midlife crisis, so must you.
Asshole.
Oh, yes, the suffering.
But yes, a lot. He has posted so many videos, a lot of playthrough videos and game reactions on his channel. Personally, my favorites are when he did the playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine and Repo.
Amnesia.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Amnesia.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
So, just to show you, Jose, this is E.
Okay,
E.
I see it, and I feel old. Angel,
You are old.
What are your favorite gaming videos from Markiplier?
All that stuff. One of my personal favorite is the one where he played Getting Over It, where he got so angry that he started throwing his chair around. It's a game specifically made to piss people off, to be fair, but yeah, no, he got pissed. My man got angry in ways that I cannot imagine. He went from, we can handle these guys, to a level of anger that, you ever seen Markiplier swear?
Yes.
Well, he swore more in that video than in any other video.
Oh my goodness.
I believe it.
That man was ultra mad. He was extra super pissed off mad. I cannot begin to explain to you how mad this man was.
Mad? He's E mad? Would you say that's how mad?
He was pretty mad, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fairly accurate. That's how mad he was.
But Markiplier is more than just a gamer and just a content creator. Like I said, he's also donated before to various charity foundations, and he's also a musician too.
Let it be known.
That's right.
Markiplier is by far the least problematic man on Earth.
Yeah.
So he is dubbed, so he shall be.
Indeed. And yeah, no, and so when we heard the announcement that he was going to be going into the film business and making a movie to premiere in cinema, like when we first heard the news about it, that was so bonkers. It was so crazy.
We genuinely were not expecting it, to be honest. I mean, YouTubers making their own independent projects, that makes sense. But this one horror game that Mark played, he liked it so much that he decided, no, I gotta make a movie about this. I have to.
Oh my god.
And he did.
Oh, Matthew Coburn, thank you for joining us on the Ravens Flock. Thank you, buddy.
Yay. And he did.
Hey,
make a
much
movie
appreciated.
out of it, and to the shock, to the shock of everybody, the movie is a huge success, and it's still raking in a shit ton of money over at from the box office on opening weekend. We have an article that'll explain everything, because this is such a game changer in cinema.
And this
I
is,
It
still
is,
wanna
in
watch
fact.
it.
oh yeah, no, so do I. I don't even know what the hell this is about, but I'm like, I've
Sounds
heard
interesting though.
all the right
I
people
will gi-
are hyped.
I will give you a brief summary with no
It's
spoilers.
called
The
Iron
game.
Lung.
Yeah,
It's called Iron Lung, and it's based on a small, low-budget indie horror / suspense game. According to this game, humanity has been hit by a post-apocalyptic disaster that caused all the stars to disappear from the sky, and our once prosperous civilization is gone. Our only hope of the future lies in a planet that seems to be made of nothing but rocks and an endless, seemingly fathomless ocean of pure blood. There are mysteries there that might be the key to saving humanity, but we are desperate. We ain't got time and we ain't got resources. So we're gonna take this poor sap over here, put him out of prison, put him in a submarine built with nothing but prayers and glue, and send him into the depths of the blood planet to figure out if they can find anything, something that can find out what we can do to escape this incredibly difficult situation.
Shenanigans.
Now get in the
ensue.
sub. Get in the goddamn sub.
But I don't wanna.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at it
let me
on Steam
let me
right
rephrase
now.
that. We're not giving you a choice. Get in the fucking sub.
All right, now that
Holy shit.
now that we know the plot to the
basic
game,
idea,
the
yeah.
basic idea of the game, let's go ahead and talk about the article from NBC News. Headline reads: How a YouTuber's self-financed horror film became a surprise hit. Markiplier's Iron Lung, an adaptation from an indie video game, pulled in $18.19 million at the domestic box office on opening weekend.
Yay. Okay, are we allowed to full name Markiplier, because it's under the caption here?
You know what? Just
Everybody already
It's
knows
already
his name.
there.
It's kind of
Okay.
public
Yeah.
information.
Mark Fishback. No, I'm just gonna keep calling him Markiplier. Mark Fishback sounds like someone that I shouldn't buy a used car from.
hang on, I thought it's pronounced Mark Fishbach. You know, like Bach.
Okay, cool. That means I definitely shouldn't buy a used car from him.
Damn, Juan.
All right.
Anyway.
This was published last week, February.
Juan,
2nd.
don't be racist. That's my job.
Angel, you're not physically here. I have to be racist for you.
Oh, fine.
It was brought up Monday
can't believe
by Angela Yang.
I can't believe I had to outsource my racism like this.
All right, so a YouTuber self-financed and self-distributed sci-fi horror film is overturning industry expectations after it made it big at the box office over the weekend. Iron Lung, an indie video game adaptation from YouTuber Markiplier, pulled in $18.19 million at the domestic box office on opening weekend, according to final figures from ComScore. That's more than 6 times its reported $3 million budget. $18.19 million on opening weekend, and the movie was made with a $3 million budget. Let's chew on that thought for a minute.
That is peanuts and Hollywood numbers. That's fucking insane and incredible. Oh my fucking lord, guys.
That is extraordinary, honestly.
Like, those kind of numbers are the kind of numbers that the corpos wish they could have. It made back 6 times as much.
Now, for the record, one of the reasons why I made that much is because the whole thing has been spearheaded by Mark himself. He wrote it, he directed it, he produced it, and he distributed it himself, down to rejecting several offers of all things to go that is direct to streaming, which, let's be honest, if this...
All right.
Everyone get off of your off the Wi-Fi, please.
Yes, that's...
I ain't using it, don't look at me.
I'm not on Wi-Fi.
No, not you, Angel. You're fine.
I'm not on Wi-Fi.
I am never fine, brother.
Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Okay,
Wi-Fi.
we're not on Wi-Fi.
Every now and then it feels nice to see these like small, relatively unknown films destroy giants of the industry, you know?
yeah.
Because it feels to me like both video games and cinema have acquired the same problem. The budget keeps getting bloated, but the product is just not worth... The stone ain't worth the squeeze, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god, this fucker's using cyber dragons.
Of course he is.
I don't like cyber dragons, man.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
All right. Jesse shutting down.
Okay, so we're back on, so we can continue talking.
All right. So, all right.
This man threw half his goddamn deck in the graveyard already. Is he trying to make me win?
All right. Here we go. So we're back live.
We're still live.
Are you sure? All right.
Yes.
Good. So getting back to the article here. So let's see. A growing spectrum of creators, from Addison Rae to Mr. Beast, have leveraged their social media prowess to make headway in traditional film, TV, or music. Markiplier has more than 38 million subscribers on YouTube, where he has built a massive brand around his gaming playthrough and commentary videos since he joined it in 2012.
It's beautiful, man. It's fucking beautiful. Let me see here. What else? From the I cannot pronounce this fucking guy's last name. Paul Dergarabedian.
Dergarbedian, yeah.
The
Dergarabedian.
hell?
I have no clue how that's fucking pronounced.
It's fine.
Paulie
D.
Yeah, Paul D. Whatever. I'll just say Paul D. Who's the head of marketplace trends at ComScore. He said, quote, "To see really savvy creators and influencers parlay their small screen YouTube success either onto traditional television or onto the big screen is remarkable, and I think we're going to see more of it. You never know where the next big hit is going to come from." Based on the 2022 sci-fi horror game of the same name, the movie follows a convict, Simon, who must pilot a submarine on a faraway moon, navigating its ocean of blood after apocalypse.
Oh shit, they gave him a name? In the game, you don't even get to know your name.
Nope, your name is Simon.
That's weird.
Cool.
After an apocalyptic event caused all the planets and star systems to vanish.
All right. Markiplier stars as Simon, alongside fellow YouTuber Sean William McLaughlin,
Better known as Jacksepticeye.
Woo! Okay, now I really need to watch
who also
this.
played the original 2022 game on his channel. The game's creator, David
Zemansky.
appeared shocked at the film's popularity, posting, "What the fuck?" on Twitter.
He literally just goes, "What the fuck?" This is
To be fair though, if you make a small indie game that finds unexpected success, usually your success ends with, "Oh hey, a big VTuber liked my stuff, cool." It usually doesn't go with, "Hey bro, your movie made like God knows how many billions at the box office."
No, your video game just got made into a movie and then made millions of dollars in the box
You
office.
made bajillions.
Awesome.
Now, in a YouTube live stream Sunday, Markiplier also got emotional seeing the box office numbers competing with the likes of Raimi. He said on a stream he felt like, quote, kind of a hero moment to showcase indie filmmaking is possible.
And maybe
Can we get
Based.
more?
And maybe if that could inspire someone to keep making films, that'd be pretty cool, he said, composing himself through tears. And maybe if it could open up a door for other people to do their projects independently and know that there could be success in it, I think they'd be pretty cool. I think that might actually be really cool. Man!
We need more of this. We
More
need
of
more
That's
indie
beautiful.
games getting
Yes.
turned into video or
Into
turning
movies.
into movies.
And done well.
Please.
Now, see, that's the important part.
Like-
The last time we had done well, we got the One
Amnesia.
Piece live action, which was pretty solid.
But that's not a video game.
But that's not a video game. That's based
Guys,
off an anime.
But it is an adaptation.
Amnesia as a
Amnesia.
movie series.
Amnesia could work, but it would have to be tricky with the cinematic because the horror of Amnesia is that you can barely see what the fuck you're doing. So they'll have to be really good with playing with the whole darkness theme. And what the hell is a cyber darkness dragon?
It could be done.
It could be
What the
done.
fuck is a cyber darkness dragon? And why does it have more life points than the GDP of New York?
Honestly,
This is what happens when you multitask, Angel.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm
This is
very
stupid.
happy that this movie is doing so well right now. And, you know, at Markiplier, I can only imagine how much, like, how much emotion he's going through right now with everything, like, going on the up and up. Like, it's just sad because, like, Juan and I, we talked about this, and apparently, the film industry, like the other folks, the corpos, they don't like that, do they?
No, they don't. They don't like the fact that he basically sidestepped any sort of streaming deal. They don't like the fact that he didn't cut in any major studio for distribution, that he basically just distributed everything by himself. He called the fucking movie theater chains and said, yeah, I want these. How much do I pay for getting the Arizona market? Okay, I'll throw that. You guys take Venmo? You take Venmo? I'll Venmo you the money. The fuck is Venmo?
Yeah, no,
Hello?
it was a surprising low-key event too. Well, mostly because of the very small cast of the movie. The movie is basically one man most of the time, I presume. I mean, I understand that he probably put a bit more story, but ultimately, it's a very small production based on a very minimalistic horror game. So it does save a lot of time, but let's not lie to ourselves. If Hollywood tried to do this thing, the sheer amount of bloat that they would cram into this film to get their money back alone would render it a crappy adaptation by default.
They would have done so much dumb shit in it. They would have been like, okay, let's make it a crew of prisoners, and let's make every single other person based on an OC donut steal, and let's also make all the other people in there have more screen time than the only character that's supposed to be in this story.
Oh, you bet your ass they would do that.
Also, let's make him a vampire.
If it were in the hands of a studio or
A plot.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised for that either.
Okay,
All right.
we're back.
All right. Yeah, no. But
You guys
yeah,
are right
no,
over
I
there.
remember you playing Overwatch. That was a long time ago. And how would you describe your experience with the game?
So once upon a time, the game was genuinely fun, believe it or not. I'm not exaggerating. The game was actually very fun. There was a time there where it was a first-person shooter where I enjoyed myself, running around, fighting other teammates, learning the characters, understanding how the game did everything that it did. And, how do I put this in terms that actually make sense? It was fun. It genuinely was fun for a while, and then, then
It just stopped.
it
being
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. After a while, I just got sick and tired of doing the same thing over and over and over, and I quit. And for the time that it lasted, I really did enjoy myself, believe it or not. There was no compulsion or complication. It was simply a fun first-person shooter with a really crappy loot box system, but it was fun characters, and for a while, I enjoyed what it gave me. Then I simply quit. I went to play other games. I went to do different things, and then I found out that there was a second game called Overwatch 2, and I figure, well, I hope it's good, because I'm not going to play that.
And
Guys,
yeah.
about that.
it wasn't very good. Guys, it was kind of shit.
Well, obviously.
Well, hey, listen.
Guys, it was kind of poop and farting.
Okay, but listen. Let's give Activision Blizzard credit. They did something to course correct. Well, if you want to call it course correct for their sequel game.
What kind of course correction the hell are you talking about?
Veered
they
wildly
ditched-
off course.
They ditched the number 2 from its name.
That does nothing.
That doesn't matter.
In an article provided by Dexerto, headline reads, Overwatch officially ditches Dot 2 from its name after 4 years.
Brought to us by
4
Michael
years.
Williams on, what is it, Wednesday, February 4th.
Yes. Oh my god. Overwatch 2 is back to just being known as Overwatch after spending around 4 years finding its footing as an F2P sequel.
Free to play.
Free to play,
So,
thank
for
you.
those of you who don't know, how do I describe the beautiful mess that game is?
It's a trash fire.
So, for
It's a
starters,
dumpster fire.
Oh, did you play Overwatch?
remember how I told you? Remember how I told you that in the previous game they released a tank by the name of Brigitte who was so overpowered that she broke the game balance.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, after that happened, another event happened that broke the game balance. See, a bunch of players, while playing in the tournament, realized, we're not going to win this tournament. So let's just make a dumb, gimmicky build. The game used to have 6 characters per team, right? So we're going to make this build. 3 tanks on the front and 3 healers in the back.
Yep.
And we're going to see how far we can get.
What?
They won the tournament.
Yep.
What?
And then they
Heard about
and
that.
turns out that because the game balance was so shitty, the DPSs in the game simply did not have enough damage output to take down 3 tanks that were constantly being healed.
Yep.
So they won the tournament, and then they proceeded to win every single tournament for the remaining of the year using that strategy alone.
Did no one
These-
fucking figure
It
it
was
out?
broken. It was broken as
They
hell.
can't. There was no way to figure it out because, once again, the tanks have so much health and so many defensive options, and the healers heal so well that DPS simply could not keep up. And that's why Overwatch 2 only lets you have 5 members per team now.
What's his face? Gamer Dad saying, the irony is porn stars are failed aspiring movie actors who make content to be viewed online. Streamers create content to be viewed online when with enough fame can be involved in movies. But sometimes porn stars are just porn stars. Sometimes
Sometimes
they
it's
just
just
go in
porn.
so that they can fucking get paid.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, no, Overwatch has had a problem where basically things get out of balance and the attempts to fix the balance only make the game worse. For example, remember Mercy, the main healer?
Oh
Yeah, I remember her.
Nobody wants to play Mercy
Her-
apparently.
Her ult, it allows her to revive a recently falling opponent because heroes never die.
Right.
It's supposed to be a slow charging ult that you use at the right moment. But her healing recharges an ult. And her healing is so good that there's clips of her reviving like 3 or 4 teammates in less than 1 minute.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So as a result,
Wow.
so then she gets hit by the nerf stick. But then she becomes useless, so nobody plays her. So then she gets unnerfed, but then she gets broken, so nobody plays her. And now there's like 50 more characters, and many of them have different functions while doing more or less the exact same thing. So right now, the game is in this very awkward state where they spend a whole year on doing the good thing from Overwatch 1, and they spend 4 more years trying to roll back the changes. And now we culminate by going, we're going to remove the 2. It was Overwatch 1 all along.
The fucking light was like,
Overwatch 2, when Overwatch 2 came out, everyone looked at the game and went, this is exactly Overwatch 1.
like
You
the
just put
fucking
a
There is-
two on
light was
it.
like that.
All right. Well, you know
It
what?
was ridiculous.
I remember.
I was laughing at that going, it's just Overwatch 1.
All right, well, let's go
They are
ahead
the
and get
same
to this
picture.
article here. Juancho, please scroll up a little.
Back in
Back in 2022, Overwatch relaunched as Overwatch 2 with a series of major changes, including a switch to 5 versus 5
5v5.
5v5 gameplay, a completely revamped tank role, and a promised story campaign that never really materialized.
Remember when there was supposed to be a story campaign?
Yep.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
So originally,
Wait, there were a few PvE missions for a limited time, and you can't play them again anymore.
Originally, Overwatch 2 was meant to be a very different game from its predecessor, with special hero missions, a full-fledged PvE story, tech trees, and more elements that pushed it further from its original incarnation. A lot of that was scrapped for canceled after poor sales, combined with a lack of excitement for the player base once the first batch of what was supposed to be many campaign missions dropped to underwhelming fanfare.
Yep.
Now, after steering the ship back on course and doubling down on improving the base game with new features like perks, more heroes, modes, and events, the game is removing the 2 from its names.
We're back to square one.
And so here we go again.
As confirmed during the Spotlight event on February 4th, where 5 new heroes were announced, including the arrival of fan favorite Jetpack Cat, the developer revealed its new / old name. Yeah, Ben Cruz is in the chat. He's saying, yeah, there's a Jet Cat.
Yep.
By the way, this was not a celebrity reveal. In fact, this is the reveal that lets you know that they're out of ideas.
Yeah.
When you listen, the memes are memes for a reason. When you start putting them in the actual thing and going from I acknowledge the joke to the joke is part of the setting now, we got a problem.
According to Blizzard, the big reason for removing the number from the name is because, quote, Overwatch is more than just a digit.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
No,
It's the same damn game.
There's one digit that these guys were actually worried about, and it was the digit of their sales just plummeting at a 90-degree angle.
No. Those sales just took a nosedive.
Yeah, 90-degree angle, just secret down.
You know, more doesn't equal good.
Yeah,
Just saying.
No, it doesn't.
Wancho, continue.
Well, listen, if I put more shit in this toilet until it clogs, surely that is good.
The developer added, quote, it's a living universe that keeps growing, keeps surprising, and keeps bringing
Like cancer.
players together from around the world.
So it's like
growing?
cancer. It keeps
Keeps
growing,
growing,
it keeps surprising me, and it keeps bringing people around to look at it.
And then drop it.
They further noted that because 2026 will be a huge year and a, quote, turning point for how the team envisions the future of Overwatch, they opted to move forward as just that. Overwatch. No number needed.
I go bullshit.
Of course, this likely means that we won't ever see something like an Overwatch 3 and instead just continue to see the game evolve with monumental updates reverting back to Season 1 in 2026 with a year-long narrative arc, The Reign of Talon.
Let's see how that plays out.
I'll tell you how it's going to play out. They're going to make a big deal. There's going to be a limited time PvE mission where you kill a bunch of useless NPCs while everybody makes some very important dialogue that connects to some sort of important lore, maybe somewhere at some point. Everybody's going to get a bunch of brand really cool skins that you will never get. And even if you get them, you won't see them because it's a first-person game, and then we'll pretend none of this happened.
Yeah, no. Like,
What's important is that the good guys will somehow stop the bad guys to advancing their plan of doing something at some point to somebody. I swear it is somehow important.
We promise there's a plot.
There's a plot somewhere.
We don't know what it is,
Plot?
but
What plot?
But
we'll find it.
The thing is like, here's the thing. It's 2026. I'll be surprised if I could find one person on my socials who is talking about Overwatch and how much they like it anymore.
Well,
At this point, there's still plenty of players. There's still plenty of players, mind you, but they're just mostly doing on Twitch or playing on tournaments. Like, they don't care about the game itself.
They're pretty
Not as-
quiet. All they want to do is just play the game.
like they just want to enjoy the game. And you know what?
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what? At this point, fine. Okay, you course corrected. Epic Games, you went ahead. You're like, okay,
4
this
years late.
Yeah, obviously 4 years too late, but god dang it.
Yeah, no.
Yay.
The operation was a success, but the patient died.
What?
Actually, no.
I mean, that's a damn good-looking corpse, then.
Oh, right. How would you put
Like
it then?
operation was like the patient died. This was meant to be a freaking. This was meant to be a freaking. This was meant to be a freaking dental appointment. He went in for a cleaning. What the hell did you do to him?
I am sorry, the organ transplant failed. It was a broken foot!
Yeah, you see, the organ is his brain because he was trying to argue with me, saying that he always brushes his teeth, and yet I found 9 cavities, so I knew he was a dirty fucking liar. So we had to do.
So
an
we
emergency
removed the
brain
brain.
But don't worry. While games like Overwatch continues to be the skid marks in the video gaming society,
It's not a skid. Like, listen, we can
No, they
lol.
keep on crashing into
No,
a
let me
wall.
We
finish.
can lol cow on it all the live long day, but it's not necessarily a skid mark.
all right. It's far from a skid mark. There have been worse games, but here to set the benchmark in our video gaming society, we're about to go through all the information, all the announcements on this week's Nintendo Direct.
Yay.
I actually
Yay.
forgot Direct was happening.
Yeah.
Honestly,
To be fair, though, it came by so quickly, most people didn't notice. Where's the link? I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we
Thank you.
We send all. We have all the links in the group chat, Angel. While we
So-
load that up. Oh god damn it! Gamer Dad in the chat says so. It's Overwatch: A Realm Reborn.
See, that's not fair because A Realm Reborn was actually entertaining and it gave way to... And eventually it became, Heaven's Worth, which was entertaining, and it became Stormblood that was actually good. And that became Shadowbringer, which...
Stormblood was
I
not
enjoy
good.
Stormblood.
Blech.
But I like Stormblood.
Stormblood was trash.
What do you mean? I like Stormblood.
It's trash.
How is
It was
trash?
weird with shit, but it was fun shit.
Shadowbringers is where it's at.
Oh, okay then.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna wait until Overwatch 4 for it to get good, okay?
Ben Cruz in the chat saying, "Dude, my favorite character is Lucio." Lucio.
Oh.
Lucio's cool. He's the Brazilian kid that can heal you with the
I
power
was
of
gonna
his
say, wasn't
music.
he the healer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a healer. He runs around the world in skates, and he switches between
Oh,
two
yeah,
music
the skater
broadbands.
boy. The
Matthew-
skater boy.
Yeah, one of them makes you stronger, the other gives you regen.
Matthew Coburn was also saying they got embarrassed for messing in their pants doing the number 2. Don't touch the sides.
Don't
Butterfingers.
dish.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
God dang it. And
Christ.
Gamer Dad also went, or it could be Overwatch Auction House Edition.
With all those
Oh,
loot
that-
boxes.
I mean, you might as well be. Fun fact, when I was playing Overwatch 1, I got like 10 skins for Sumatra, including some of the more difficult legendary skins. I never played Sumatra.
I assume there's.
I got all the cool skins for all the characters I never played. It was very disappointing.
I assume that Overwatch also has like an exchange market or something.
Was there a
Nope.
trade market?
It's
Nope.
just you
No
play the
trade
game
market.
and you get loot boxes or you pay for more loot boxes.
That would be very disappointing.
I don't know. Maybe they should actually have a freaking exchange market. Who
That would be
fucking
very
knows?
popular.
I've got nothing to say on that.
I wouldn't mind trading some of my skins to somebody else. You know, I wouldn't mind actually seeing the fucking skins I want to. It'll be nice to see the player look the way I want to in everything that is in the winning screen. But, you know, that's Overwatch for you. Lots of cosmetics. You won't see them 80% of the time.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Let's
Let's
go
go ahead and put that on the back burner for now. Let's get to the Nintendo Direct, Angel.
Yep.
So I gotta give Nintendo its props. Despite all the dumb shit the company does, they are, the best way I can describe it is, they are quiet in their success. Because the success speaks for itself. A lot of people balked about the Switch 2, but it seems to be doing pretty well. And with this Direct, they're going to drop some very interesting announcements that actually have people somewhat excited. According to GameStop, written by Chris Compendio, the new Switch game and new game demos released today after the Nintendo Direct. We got a bunch of cool stuff. To begin with, Nintendo's first Direct of 2026 showed off a
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize you were reading off of my screen. My bad. Go ahead.
and the Switch DOS this year, with previously announced heavy hitters. While many of these games are available for pre-order now, a few titles and demos launch day, including some that I admit I was not expecting to ever see on a Nintendo console. To begin with, we got the Console Archives Cool Borders for the Switch 2. It's a collection, a console archive collection known as Cool Borders, snowboarding game originally promised by Sony on the PlayStation in 1996. Fun fact, I knew a neighbor of mine who played this game. He was terrible at it, back all the way back when I was a wee lad in Cuba. Yes, we have Sony exclusives making it to Nintendo platforms, and we also have a bunch of old school games. We have Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos as well. And, of course, I couldn't help it, the Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition will also be there. So if you're one of the few people that has not played this game, by all means, get in there. We also got a bunch of other old titles. They announced the entire Superwoman collection, which... The entire thing, including the previously unreleased English localizations of Bomberman 4 and Super 5, now with boss rush mode, filters, and save state. So you get the full package. Enjoy your emulation.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
And now for the thing that I actually care about. Holy shit, Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Twisted Reflection. It's a demo.
It's fucking happening. The third installment of the RPG series spin-off is coming with another version of the game. You can try it out right now through a demo. So the people are playing the demo and they're freaking out because they're putting so much content on this demo. It's crazy, which is good because the demo you can pass that save data to the main game when you buy it. Not only is the cel-shaded style way more beautiful, they're adding a ton of new monsters, and now you can ride a few that you couldn't ride in the previous two games. That's right, baby. The Plesiot's demonic hip chick is now under your control.
Nice.
Also,
Happy.
just to fuck with us. Apparently, if you go to the demo area and you go to the east side, you will find a huge lake, and there's just a Namiel waiting for you there.
Oh shit. That's
For the
fucking
record,
terrifying.
the Namiel is an elder dragon. It's level 75 when you're still level 3.
Dragon
And if you get in its way, you're gonna get murdered.
Dragonfang
It also
is doing
looks
the
like
happy dance.
it also looks like the crossbreed of an octopus and a fucking vampire squid and a dragon. It's horrifying.
What do you mean? It's cute.
Because of course
It
they
is,
want
but also no, please get me
Yes.
out of here.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All the yes we keep.
Please see what.
So yeah, no. Overall, we basically this game is basically the best of the previous both games. The plot seems to be incredibly a hell of a lot more serious compared to the previous two plots, because you can tell because the Naviru cat is in there screaming in your face. In fact, I haven't seen a single palico in any of the demos, screenshots, of videos of the game. I do hope they bring them there because palicos are cute,
That's kind
and
of
cell
scary.
shaded palicos are cuter.
They better
It
give
is
us the
called
Palicos.
Twisted Reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, I am very excited for this game. I am looking forward to see what happens with it. Let's continue.
pre-order
Aside from that,
And the next game we have lined up is
now this was a surprise. I expected this one to stick to the PS5 only, but no. We're getting a demo for Pragmata. Capcom putting out a new IP where you play as what seems to be a space engineer with this cute android little girl that he finds in a space station. Also, I love how the concept of this game is, guys, in the future, we 3D print everything. Everything.
Even
You see that
Origins-
space station?
3D
That entire space station is 3D printed.
What the
But
fuck?
something has gone wrong, and the 3D printed super robots that we made have gone insane. So it's your job as John Pragmata to get in there and fix that shit. Also, here's a cute robot girl that seems to have mysterious powers, and your job is to save the day.
So
How's her personality though?
She doesn't have one. She's very clearly a learning AI. Like, the demo ends with you teaching her how to hi-fi.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking Rei Ayanami personality.
No, she's literally just a child, and you're going to be the father to this robot girl.
So it's Dead Space featuring Maria from Sonic.
Yes.
In a sense, yes. The interesting thing is, she seems to have the power to hack into the machines, which makes sense because these are military machines. Your weapons cannot break through their armor. But the gameplay is third-person shooter. But in between, then you play this like match connect minigame to open up armor segments and expose weaknesses, which is why she's literally hanging to your shoulder while you run, fight, jump, and jetpack for your life. It looks pretty interesting, and I checked out the demo. The gameplay was a lot more intuitive than I expected, though it does become like a fucking like very scary moment when you're fighting some gigantic Metal Gear-esque abomination, and the game goes, "That's awesome. Play Worm now."
I'm sorry, what?
Dude. Well, you know
Overall,
what?
I am very much looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. It sounds like this week's Nintendo Direct was a pretty good hit. Like a lot of
I mean,
great.
a smashing success.
It's a smashing success.
I
Lots
hate
of
you.
lots of promising games that's coming out for the Switch too. So
Overall, pretty good. Let's continue to see what else they got here going on. Aside from
let's
the
go
usual...
to the live chat for just a minute here. Just to,
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
yeah, let's see what your guys' thoughts are for this week's Nintendo's Direct. Watch out.
Let me see here. Dude, my favorite character is Lucio. They got embarrassed that they don't necessarily. Okay, the second was a totally different thing from number 2. Quote, LOL. That was a Blizzard Diablo 3 reference. Thank you for that. Don't touch the side.
Oh,
from
yeah.
operation.
The Diablo 3 auction. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and what's his face? And Gamer Dad was also saying, in regards to the game we were just talking about just now. What's his face? That we have to save the space station with the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship. That is
so
not the only thing we're getting, of course. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is getting sent in there as well. Captain Tsubasa World Fighters, The Adventures of Elliot, Turco Origins, Fallout, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was dropped, and this was an announcement that genuinely surprised me. So, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is a game that came out in 2004. It's a hack and slash RPG based on the very successful gacha game Grand Blue Fantasy. It's basically a spin-off story, and the game succeeded very well, but it did its part. People played it, people loved it. Apparently, they loved it way more than they expected because the game, after 2 years, is getting an expansion. On July 2026, the game is getting a story and content expansion called Endless Ragnarok, which promises more characters, more raids, more story, and about twice of as much content as the original game for only $30 if you already own the original game. This is the first time a game that ended 2 years ago is getting that kind of support. Apparently, the devs were like, no, we're done. We finished the game. What do you mean they liked it? How much did they like it? Oh, Jesus Christ!
So Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a very funny demonstration of Resident Evil Requiem because of Nintendo's very strict laws. They couldn't show blood, so the guy playing the demo is complete garbage. Leon is missing every fucking shot.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait, do you
Because,
mean
you know,
he's a stormtrooper?
No, Nintendo still had to.
Missing every shot?
Nintendo a little bit there.
Of course.
The fact that that thing can even go on a Nintendo Switch is a testament to the sheer power of the Resident Evil engine. I swear to God, that thing is made of black magics.
No, it was made by the Umbrella
Witchcraft.
Corporation, Angel. Don't
Witchcraft.
Oh!
Speaking of which, in a few months, Capcom is gonna do a live presentation, and they're going to have a demonstration. One of the things they're gonna show is a vial of T-virus.
Really?
Mother.
I'm not kidding. Capcom is doing a live presentation of like stuff from Resident Evil. You know, it's one of those milestone celebrations for the company, and they go, for the first time, under heavy security, the public will be able to see a vial of fresh, recently made T-virus sample for you to look and marvel. And I'm like, Capcom, what are you doing? Capcom, please. Capcom.
This is when the
Hell
world
no.
burns.
No, God damn it! Listen, we
Capcom,
saw-
stop.
No, we saw we've all seen.
Capcom said yes.
No, we've all seen that fucking
Capcom,
weird
no!
pharmaceuticals fucking page on our Facebook and on our Instagram of Umbrella Labs. And like, oh, we just do like vitamins and supplements and stuff. Like, fuck that. I've played the games. I've seen the movies. Yes, I've seen the movies. I know what y'all's game is, motherfuckers. Don't try that on us.
We said no. Capcom said,
But
fuck
how
yeah.
about yes?
Fuck yeah.
But fuck yeah.
You were so busy thinking whether you should that you never, whether you could, that you never stopped to think whether you should.
Capcom said yes.
And,
Yes,
and
we
it's,
should.
And it's kind of sad because, you know, you'd think all these wonderful, like, insane artists over at Capcom, you'd think that it kind of makes you wonder what kind of mania drove them to, like, turn a fictional game into a potential weapon of mass destruction. Nobody needs that in their life.
Complete global saturation.
But yes.
But no, like,
But yes.
Look, global saturation.
like, but
Yes.
the trouble, like, so you imagine what their lives would have been like if they'd taken a different route. What if they'd gone up to their mother one day and just looked at them right in the eyes and in their hearts and just told them, I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there is a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. Will make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. God damn it.
They
That just
keep
goes to show
playing
y'all-
sad songs on the radio.
That just goes to show y'all how fucking culturally unenriched you people are. That I'm over here singing Pink Pony Club to you.
Congratulations.
In my
really a fan
defense-
among us.
No, I'm
In
the
my
only
defense,
culturally
I'm a
enriched man
tourist.
amongst us. A Renaissance man. I'm a man who.
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics, but it's been playing on the radio a lot.
Well, the good news is I've got the lyrics here. You're probably wondering why I randomly broke into song for y'all.
All right, first let's preface it by saying this. Very rarely do we say anything positive about Fortnite.
You
but
shut your mouth.
you gotta you can't deny
All right,
Fortnite
continue
has
to say
become
shit
a
about-
power unto itself.
Okay, I was going to say, you're not going to defend Fortnite. Oh.
Well, it was
No.
originally just
No.
a random ass
No.
online video
This used to
game.
be a zombie survival game.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it was. It's like, oh, you're
They
surviving.
kept
You're
on
built.
stealing a lot of dances, and then Fortnite people are like, "That's a Fortnite dance." No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
That's
not.
Gangnam Style, bitch.
And as far as the number of content that they've added to Fortnite, it seems to be like a bottomless freaking pit.
They just added Honkai Star Rail.
Oh
I
yeah.
am pissed.
Why are you pissed? You should celebrate this.
No.
Do you
no.
know why? Because
No.
now more
Wait,
people.
did they
will-
ruin one of the characters?
Yeah, they're gonna ruin
We don't know.
Kafka and Blade. Right. Kafka and Blade.
See, here's the thing. You don't know whether or
Fuck
not
no.
it's ruined. All you know is that
No.
you're angry.
No, a lot
do know that
of
they-
Honkai people are going, no, fuck you.
I do know that they recently added content from The Simpsons and South Park.
I've
Yep.
been seeing
They also had a pretty
commercials.
sweet Cowboy Bebop.
No.
What's it called?
The main characters?
What Spike's
Yeah, they added a collab with Cowboy Bebop. It looks pretty cool.
See, like I said, like we can like it or hate it when it comes to
Hate it.
Fortnite, but you cannot deny.
But it will not stop being popular.
It
Yeah.
won't. That's how they managed to land so many collabs. They had Eminem show up in Fortnite. Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter show up in Fortnite.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
The Girls of Huntrix. By the way, Genu is now joining in on Fortnite.
Because of
Wow,
course.
I'm just happy that they actually remember the Saja Boys exist.
Let it be known that Fortnite is the only game that acknowledges their Saja Boys' existence.
I acknowledge they exist.
Well, then again, also that one Saturday Night Live sketch. But anyways,
With Bad Bunny. We'll talk about Bad Bunny before we go, but that's not what's important. What's important is I was singing Pink Pony Club because the singer and songwriter of that special radio hit, Chapel Roan,
Oh.
she's joining Fortnite as well. They went ahead and got a license to get a skin of Chapel Roan to jump in, and the trailer of it was actually way more
pretty cool.
fucking way better than it had any right to be.
so in an
I gotta give it to Fortnite though. Their advertisement is impeccable. The shit that they come up with and the artwork that they make is quite beautiful.
So in an article provided by Polygon.com, the headline reads: Fortnite's Chapel Roan reveal is one of the best gaming trailers I've ever seen, written by Patricia Hernandez on
Your
February
opinion.
5th. It's an opinion piece,
But
so
you know
take it with a grain of salt.
Okay, well, all right. Patricia Hernandez was saying, I was already excited about the Midwest princess strapping into Fortnite's battle bus, but the Unreal trailer Epic Games dropped on Thursday to mark the occasion amped up my hype even higher. The animation isn't just a candidate for best Fortnite trailer ever made. It might genuinely be one of the most astounding gaming trailers I've had the pleasure of seeing. The trailer, which showed off the Pop Powerhouse's iconic fantasy VMA costume, lasts just a minute. Those 60 seconds are imbued with a gorgeous sense of artistry that is all too rare to find in a video game trailer. Despite its length, the Chapel Roan trailer switches between 3D different animation styles, stop motion animation, and embroidered tapestry look, and slick anime visuals. All of these aesthetics come together in ways that make you feel like you're descending into a classic grim fairy tale. Like okay. Just Dragon Fang, I know you're pooping on the whole thing of Fortnite, but allow me
I'm
to.
not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
You don't gotta touch it. It's okay.
But we do need to mute that.
I'm trying to. Give me a second. Stupid advertisement. Okay, because I don't want to get copyright struck.
It's a pretty cool video.
Okay, so like check it here, Dragon Fang.
I see it. It looks cool. I can see it.
And it's like Chapel Roan actually wore that Joan of Arc looking armor at the VMAs when she performed Pink Pony Club there, and that was a couple years back. And yeah, this is just excellent fucking work, just excellent animation here. I don't give a damn what the context of it is. It's just very well done. Fuck yeah! And then you see her fucking. It switches over to 2D animating style. So fuck yeah, Sea King.
Okay.
Slashes the fucking dragon's head, and then bursts through in the usual Fortnite.
And she turned into Starfire?
No, she's a redhead. She's a redhead, and that's her usual concert outfit. There. That's her usual concert outfit. So that's literally what she wears at the end.
Okay. Sorry, it was giving me Starfire vibes.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But that's not what's important. What's important is
she's in the game.
Like it's that it's art. Okay, that's the important part. It's fucking art. Oh god, Dragon Fang over here with the fucking side eye. Okay, what's the deal? What
I
up?
don't care about Fortnite.
I know you don't care about Fortnite, but I also know you care about good art. Is that or is that not, at the very least, good art?
At least for the video.
I think they're trying too hard.
Okay then.
How?
Trying to slam so many different styles of artwork.
What would you have preferred?
If they just stuck to one or two.
Just one or two?
Impossible. They're using too many franchises. They have to stick to the ones that actually work for them.
Actually, no.
So they
Angel,
have to
in
work
this
with it.
in this trailer, they weren't hitting any other franchise involvement in there. It was literally just Chapel Roan's character going through like a fucking fairy tale scenario where she's riding off to castle and slay a dragon and free the people and all that shit. But every other character in there is just literally a Fortnite OC. So it's just highlighting her. And the fact that they've got multiple different art styles going in on it is actually badass because, like, it just goes to show, like, okay, one thing that Chapel Roan herself has always been known for is being fucking authentic. She doesn't give a fuck about being, about sticking to one particular style just for publicity and just for marketability's sake. She will chew out a motherfucker on the red carpet even if there is someone important and she doesn't care who sees her.
Okay.
She is a real motherfucker. All right, so you gotta believe that the call for having this kind of different shifts in artistry, she definitely had some sort of hand in that. And I respect the shit out of that at the very least, only because, well, not only because, but like strictly because it gave artists work. Actual artists, actual 3D artists work. And for 2D artists in there, it gave them work. We could have just as easily put on a fucking freeform camera, have the Chapel Roan character jump in on Fortnite and just jump around and run around and all that crazy shit, and that would have been the end of it, but it wouldn't have felt proper. It wouldn't have felt right to her aesthetic, it wouldn't have felt right to like getting anybody excited that this collab was even happening.
Oh no, you made your point. You made your point.
Am I the only one who appreciates good art?
Obviously
appreciate
not.
good art, but-
We all appreciate good art, but we also have. But every individual people are different. One. Every person has their own
That's
barometer
what
of what's
opinions
okay.
are for.
I totally understand. It is well within your rights to be wrong.
You're an idiot. That's something that Angel would say. Stop stealing.
I
his
mean,
job.
there's nothing more to say. You play gacha games. You're wrong by default.
Anyway.
Besides, just think about all the new fans the game is going to get once those collabs are in place. It's going to be incredible.
Now, that being said, I will say, you know what? For the video itself, to hype up the artist that's going to be in the game, it's pretty awesome. And I'll give credit where credit
Wait, that
is
was
due.
a donkey.
It's a pretty sweet
dragon?
video. I like the
Didn't look
change
like
of
a donkey
style.
dragon.
That being said, I will not forgive
Gangster.
Fortnite for adding content for Metal Gear Solid.
What's wrong with that?
Why?
I don't like the way that that Raiden
Just
looks.
because Raiden and Snake aren't packing cake doesn't mean it's bad, okay? You get
Wrong. Raiden needs to have a big bulging slung like in canon.
Also, yeah, fine, whatever.
Okay, see, there you go. See, like you can have those kind of criticisms over here, and it ain't the end of the universe. Like, and I totally understand. Fortnite's not your game. It's not my game either, Dragon Fang. I'm not the biggest Fortnite shill on the face of the planet ever, at all. Binky
I'm
boy.
not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying this is trash. I'm just saying not my style.
It's
Okay.
It ain't
I
for
was just
everybody.
bringing this up for us to all at least get to see it, so that we can appreciate good fucking artistry.
And I do appreciate good artistry.
So, goddamn, I would.
It's okay. You're not
Don't touch
alone.
me.
No, you're wrong about everything. How dare you not like the things that I also like?
No, I'm not asking y'all to like what I like. I'm just asking y'all to.
You're not
broaden
sharing my
respect-
opinions immediately. I will send you to the gulag.
I figured y'all would like a little cultural enrichment. I figured y'all would like.
It was pretty
expand
fun.
your
I like the style change and the big fairy tale fantasy vibe they got going on, which made the change to the actual original Fortnite style a little jarring because Fortnite has to make everything like a little. It's the same thing they do with the gacha games where the characters have to feed a certain amount of models because otherwise the aiming would be proper. But it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
So like the bag on this is like, okay, you don't care about Fortnite. You don't gotta care about Fortnite. It's okay. I don't gotta care about Fortnite either. I honestly
No,
don't.
stop caring. Start caring right now.
At this point,
Ningen, did I just catch you caring about things?
I just wanted y'all to get to appreciate a little more art.
And we do!
Jose, no one can hear you with your microphone.
And
off.
we do!
Like, listen, look. For instance,
I don't. This art is bad because it doesn't immediately agree with me.
For Juan.
no, I'm just frustrated. Okay, I can be a little bit frustrated when I literally get shrugs from y'all too. Like Angel gets it, and he's not even physically here.
I get everything.
Like, okay,
Shrugging?
Dragon Fang, y'all were shrugging, y'all weren't you? Don't kid. No one can hear you without the mic.
Look here.
Not really.
There you go.
All right.
I have to yell into the mic.
Fucking like.
Do you get it yet?
Like fucking what's her face? Another bit of music that I figure you guys would enjoy over here. EJ, the voice of Rumi.
Yes.
K-pop Demon
Yes.
Hunters.
Yeah.
Yesterday, she came out with a single of her own, a new single of hers.
Hey,
called Time After
congratulations.
She
Nice.
dropped that. It's going well. It's going crazy. I know that it's like, but I bet y'all if it isn't with the rest of Huntrix up in there, would probably be flailing. It's not your style, though.
No,
It's
we
not-
talked about EJ's first hit single last year.
Yeah, I know. But you guys are so terribly horrible to fucking try to pin down when it comes to artistic styles and trying to like broaden your horizons.
I don't
Like try
listen
to
to a lot of music.
no
Wanjo.
fucking wonder. Like it's
Are you shocked over that?
Yes, I'm very shocked. Music is the language of the soul, God damn it.
We know that.
No,
I
you
know that.
don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because you don't listen
But what
to
does it mean if it's called soul music? Is it the language of the soul?
Yes. Yes.
The double soul. It's like Shaman King.
Kind of yes. Yeah. No. I think I'm allowed to have a little bit of hysteria when I'm finding out that my friends are.
Careful, Wancho, your old age is showing.
Yeah. My old age is
Wow,
showing.
we gotta
Back in
swing
my
that
day,
car now.
We used to listen to more than one genre of music. There. How's that?
Back in the
folding?
day when these phones weren't in the way of people understanding basic media literacy.
No, Wancho, listen. I admire.
Wait.
Oh my God, are you really doing this?
Wait.
Dork.
Wait.
Oh my God. All right. Well, let's move on. Because speaking of music, and I actually want to talk about this briefly before we wrap up. So who remembers the halftime show from last year's Super Bowl? AKA,
Kendrick Lamar
Kendrick
presents
Lamar's-
the biggest middle finger on God's green earth.
also AKA Kendrick Lamar's love letter to Drake.
Not just to Drake, but to basically everyone in attendance who was saying, "Oh no, a rapper / black man / person of color shouldn't be performing at the Super Bowl
Which is stupid. Why does the color of his skin matter? It's
because
so dumb.
it's so terrible." That's not America.
Because people are fucking dumb.
Angel, you got something to say over there?
We had Sam Jackson.
Not really. It was a pretty fun show.
It was fun. You had Samuel L. Jackson on there last year, literally playing Uncle Sam. Ha.
Ah.
So and the performance was excellent. The performance was awesome, and it was not just a giant middle finger to Drake, but as it turned out, Donald Trump was in attendance at the Super Bowl, and everyone took that as a giant middle finger to him too, because he's very, very well known to be a racist asshole. But that's not what's important.
I remember all the booing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a totally different
That was
can
the
of
highlight.
worms.
That
But
was the
this
highlight.
year, folks who are going to the Super Bowl or who are watching the Super Bowl are going to be even more excited because we're finally getting what we want. Bad Bunny will be performing in this year's halftime show.
Congratulations.
And I
Hells
can't
yeah,
watch
man!
it.
Bad Bunny's a really cool. He's a really cool artist. I've heard a lot of his
To
songs.
this day, though, my favorite performance is ironically the one where he barely talks.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Also, Bad Bunny was one of the characters in Bullet Train.
That's exactly my favorite performance. He shows up, tries to kill him, refuses to explain, dies.
Well, tries to kill Brad Pitt.
Tries to kill Brad Pitt's character.
We need to watch that together sometime.
Bullet Train.
I'm gonna kill you, pendejo, bro! I don't even know you!
I promise you, Dragon Fang, it's fun and it's funny.
It's an
actually-
amazing movie. What are you talking about?
For what? Well, like, what are I apologizing for?
What?
I don't know. You look like
What's
you're.
going through that brain of yours?
Jose's just nuts. I don't know.
But no. Bad Bunny, credible artist, credible guy. He's gonna be performing at the halftime show, and fans are going to be excited for it. It's going to be great.
He used to wrestle. I'm a little
Yes,
lost. He used to wrestle.
Yeah.
He wrestled briefly over into WWE. He was a former.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he wrestled at WrestleMania in Tampa, Florida in 2021. He also mixed it up and fought Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight when they were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, which was in 2024,
23.
2023.
Yeah, Bad Bunny was awesome. Bad Bunny was great. And apparently there is rumors going around that I believe the governor or the mayor the governor of Nevada or whatnot. Apparently they're contacting AEW and they want AEW to bring in Bad Bunny.
Three.
Gonna eat it. Gonna eat it.
Whom is this important person that is going to do the thing?
All right, Juan. Who's going to be opening the Super Bowl? Tell us.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Nah.
Better sing American Idiot or I'm a fucking riot.
Nah.
Green Day!
Green
I
Day
can't believe it.
opens-
After all this time, Imagine
That
Dragons
means
has
I
come
have to
back.
Try and watch the Super Bowl
Wait, did
at
you say
work.
Imagine Dragons?
Yeah,
What are we talking about? We're not talking about Imagine Dragons.
I am.
Why?
Because Imagine Dragons is going to open the Super Bowl. They sang that song,
it's
didn't they?
Green Day.
Bullshit. I refuse to believe it.
It's Green
Why?
Day.
Are you not a fan of Green Day?
Oh, no, I love Green Day, but I prefer their slow songs, actually.
You
Wake
mean
me
Wake Me Up
up
When September Ends?
when September ends.
Okay, that's fine. I mean,
September
Green.
needs to start in order to end.
I'm sorry that Imagine Dragons not going to be performing, but it's going to be Green Day.
But they did the PS4 song.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, Angel.
You
You could still listen to your Imagine Dragons on Spotify.
You could, or Pandora, or whatever you listen to them.
Mhm.
There's
I
nothing
can
wrong-
live with this.
But you know
But yeah,
what?
congratulations to the Canadian band for performing once more for us.
Yeah.
Actually, they're American.
They are Canadian, right? I forgot.
Billy Joel Armstrong. Yeah, he's American.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're American.
Yes?
Yeah, Green Day.
Okay, cool.
There's.
I don't know. He gives me Canadian vibes for some reason.
I don't
It's
know.
probably just a look, Angel.
And
Probably. He looks. You know, all your Canadians look the same.
God damn it, Angel.
You
I was ecstatic when I heard about that. I'm like, yes, Green Day.
So we're going to be getting Green Day. We're going to be getting Bad Bunny. And I hope that this next wish does come true. I don't know if the K-pop demon, the Huntrix thing.
They are not.
Ah,
Okay.
that would have been awesome.
So I think it's
That's too
straightforward.
bad. It would have been cool, but that's too bad.
I know.
We have, let's see, Bad Bunny, Green Day, someone named Coco Jones. I do not know that person. Let me see who else is there. Who else playing? Let's see here. Latin pop. I already know that. Okay. Who are all the artists? There's Green Day. Who else? Rising opener La Russell and headliner Teddy Swims. I don't know who
I
those
think that's
people
it.
are. Let's see here. Performed the national anthem by Charlie Puth, America the Beautiful. Performed by Coco Jones. Amazing lineup. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Which is fine.
Okay. So yeah. Here it is. 3:50 p.m. Teddy Swims Super Bowl tailgate performance live on Peacock. 6 p.m. Super Bowl opening ceremony performance by Green Day, Charlie Puth, Brandy Carly, and Coco Jones. 6:30 Super Bowl begins. At halftime of Super Bowl is when we have Bad Bunny live on NBC and
When
Peacock.
is halftime?
It doesn't say.
It
Damn
doesn't
it.
say. But while
I'm working.
I mean, to be fair, though, everybody always remembers the halftime show.
The game starts at 6:30.
Yes.
The game starts at 6:30.
I work
PM.
until 7:30.
You're likely going to get done before
I'm not.
halftime.
No, I'm not. Probably not.
Probably.
By the way, since we're talking about things that have to do with media and such, I would like to take a moment to give my thanks to the people who actually are writing the newest series. So, as you know, J.R.R. Martin has bad luck with adaptations.
You mean George
Game of
R.R.
Thrones, Georgie Boy has some bad fucking luck with adaptations. First, Game of Thrones does well for 5 seasons and then shits itself.
Yeah.
Then House of Dragon does great for 1 season, and then the second season shits itself. And now, recently, it looks like the third time was a charm, because his most recent show, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, is getting rave reviews across the board, and everybody fucking loves it, because the director and the writer are going, hey guys, what if we just faithfully adapt the work?
And to which they said, "That's crazy enough to work."
Yeah.
You know what the ironic thing is, though?
What
For
is
all
the
that people
ironic thing?
praise Martin for all the dark and brutal and deconstructive fantasy he writes, The Knight of Seven Kingdoms is an incredibly classic knight in shining armor story.
Well, rags to riches, light and shining armor story. He's
Yeah.
literally a nobody who's pulling himself out and defying the odds and becoming a somebody. There you go.
You know, we saw a movie about that a long time ago.
A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, this show is basically a Knight's Tale, the show, and it's freaking great. I saw 2 episodes already, and I'm hooked. I loved it.
All right, awesome. All
And
right.
yeah, no, those are excellent. I'm glad. I like.
Please,
we all
please,
watched it.
just try to work with the material you have. Just try to be faithful for the material that you have. Try to give me something that makes me feel like I'm reading the book, and you'll know it's worth its time.
That is true. Now,
It's not that hard!
Now, folding back to the previous
Exactly.
story, while everybody has their own excitement for the Super Bowl and the halftime and all that stuff, I think we all know exactly what we're really excited for.
Puppy Ball!
The Puppy Bowl!
Hi, I work with animals.
Yeah! Dogs!
Yay!
I gotta watch my own Puppy Bowl at work.
Yeah, who gives a crap about footballers and passing the ball and tackling and scoring
Then we can
touchdowns?
play.
Puppies,
I want to see
what you
some
got?
cute puppies.
Yay!
I ain't asking
you,
for
puppy.
balls, I'm asking for
And
dogs.
all the puppies in the Puppy Bowl are up for adoption.
Yay!
That's
Folks, let
nice.
us
You know,
know.
helping the community kind of thing.
Yes, folks in the live chat, let us know if you're excited for the Puppy Bowl.
As we start wrapping up over here.
Yep.
Let's take a look in the chat.
Yeah, let's see here.
Game, I got you here. Gamer Dad, Fortnite art style always look like is run by Nickelodeon or by college frat bros.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You ain't wrong,
Let's see.
Bear.
So it's the Fortnite equivalent of the WoW celebrity commercials, kind of, except the celebrities are actually in the game as well.
We need a
Saints
Saints
Row
Row.
3 or 4 mesh up in Fortnite, so players can run around with unicorn heads and massive dong bats.
Ah, Saints Row, you were too good to last,
Matthew
and so you
Colbert.
didn't.
And Matthew Colbert saying a case of the Buffies again. There we go. With the writing of Game of Thrones there. Better than the Kid Rock ridiculousness.
Oh man,
Oh,
Kid Rock needs to just stop.
Kid Rock, you used to be cool. Then we found out that you wrote.
Have you
The machine freak out
Never
again.
really was. Did you see his thing in Osmosis Jones? Racist as fuck.
Good point.
Yeah, that's true.
He's always been bad.
Fuck.
Wait, are we talking about the same person?
Kid Rock, yeah.
Yeah, Kid Rock, but Chris Rock was in a.
No.
She's talking about the singer. She's talking about
okay.
the guy who thinks he's country.
Did music.
We're talking about the guy who thinks
Oh,
he's
okay,
country.
because she mentioned Osmosis Jones.
Yes, he was in his song was in the movie Osmosis Jones.
Oh, I
and,
didn't-
and it wrote a fucking weirdo pedo song in there too. It's gross.
I forgot. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Osmosis Jones!
I'll be so busy tomorrow, and I work at Publix. Oh,
Sorry
damn
about
it.
that, Ben
Oh,
Cruz.
you're gonna be like me in work.
It's like how Stephen King books are good. His movies and miniseries range from camp to shit with a few exceptions, says Gamer Dad.
Have you ever watched Cujo?
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Cujo. Is that the CG movie? Cujo and the Two Strings? Or is that a different one?
No, it's a.
I read.
Isn't that
I read-
about-
No, wait, that was Kubo and the Strings.
Watch
My
out.
bad.
That's
Watch it.
Kubo and
Yeah.
the Strings.
Yeah, watch out. This is a.
Kubo was
Also-
great.
Don't wanna go there.
Cell. Have you read the book Cell?
No.
Please stop.
I saw bits of the movie The Cell starring Jennifer Lopez, and I regret every minute of it.
Was it Stephen King?
No.
Lol, Lamau.
Lol.
They did the Sell the book by Stephen King was good.
All right.
It
So,
was
folks,
good.
with that said, we've reached the end of the program. We thank all of you for tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic in the live chat. So, a couple of announcements for next week. Next Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern, I hope you guys tune in for another episode of Los Amigos Play. This week, we went a little bit longer because I forgot to save. That is a golden rule in video gaming. But
You didn't go long. We ran a half hour late.
Bam.
You ran at the right amount of
I
time.
ran at the right amount of time, and I defeated the Titan Giganto. And I have conquered Kronos Island.
Giganto.
And
So how was that shit?
that shit was
How-
great.
That is this game's Metal Gear Ray boss fight moment.
That was so awesome. And now,
Jose, did you not listen to what he said?
I know he said Metal Gear Ray boss fight.
No, Jose, that's this game's Metal Gear Ray boss fight. You remember how Revengeance started with the Metal
Yeah,
Gear Ray?
yeah, I remember.
You know what that means?
The best is yet to come.
It's going to get a lot harder from here.
Well, I hope you guys tune in next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube at Kick. And Angel, I hope that you'll be watching us somewhere as I play through Sonic Frontiers.
I will do my best, and I hope that you enjoyed that game as much as I enjoyed when I played it.
Hells yeah. And for any
Thank you,
Now go fish for 3 hours.
Thank you, Dragonfang and Zayana Rose,
for helping out
us
with the puzzle.
at the puzzle in the beginning.
That was very difficult.
If it's any consolation, the puzzles don't get any more complicated than that.
Next week, I will not be here.
The puzzles are going to get more complicated than that.
No, they're pretty much the first island basically introduces you to what the majority of the game mechanics will be. So thankfully, you don't have to worry about it getting any more complicated than this.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay, that's not horrible.
And for any wrestling fans out there, tune into my program Wrestle Rewind every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my tag partner, Mr. Wannaround,
Don't touch me!
as we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. We just crowned a new NXT champion in Joe Hendry. Yes, the WWE fans love it. It was great. And over on AEW, while they had a really great show this week on Dynamite, the main talking point, of course, was the Las Vegas crowd chanting "fuck ice" during the main event, which caused MJF to break character.
To drop character, and he literally just had the most whoa face on him. It's like he can't even make a joke about it.
He can't even make a joke about it. And apparently the news was so big that it actually caught mainstream attention. Imagine that, Angel.
Wait, I'm sorry. My sound crapped out for the last 2 minutes. What were the news?
The Las Vegas crowd of this week's AEW Dynamite, they were chanting "fuck ice."
Oh yeah, that yeah. I love how the wrestler the guy who they were
MJF.
chanting in there. Yeah, he genuinely looked confused. Like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
He broke character, yeah.
No, well, it wasn't really like that he broke character. Like, oh yeah, he did break character in actuality, but I'm putting it in the group chat so you could see the freaking face. He's supposed to be our bad guy. He's supposed to be the heel, and he's looking straight down at the camera, and is more like, well, shit, I don't have anything smart ass to say. No.
Like, what else are you gonna do? What can you say at that point? Just keep it rolling, I guess.
Exactly.
No, that's exactly it. It's just him like, huh? Okay.
And yes,
I can
folks,
get behind
roll.
that. I don't know why y'all are doing that now.
and yes,
But,
folks,
yeah.
this year we decided not to review the WWE Royal Rumble because fuck Riyadh season.
It was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And
Oh yeah,
on-
I don't have my booze this time.
Yeah, you're
By the
drinking.
way, isn't it? Remind me if it's not the right country, but isn't one of those countries that just brought back slavery?
It's the country that never lost slavery. It's the country that's responsible
Angel, how
for
much
killing a
do you know
journalist
about-
and chopping him to pieces.
Angel, we talked about this. How much do you actually know about the Saudi Arabian government?
Not much, but it's in the Middle East, so it's about as backwards as I expected it to be.
It's insane.
You know how the biggest mistake in Mass Effect was giving the Krogan advanced technology because they were still cavemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that Saudi Arabia looks like. It's a place that is still stuck in the worst part of the Middle Ages, and we gave them rifles. Well, we didn't, but they got rifles now.
Correction, it wasn't that they were still cavemen, it's that they had just come out of their own fucking nuclear war.
Close.
That too.
They were
No, I mean, how
blasting
it
so many-
started was because the Salarians gave them too much technology.
But
Like, they
anyway,
were not evolutionally advanced to that shit. And when you combine that with their population explosive growth, you got a bunch of psychotic lizards waging war on everything, blowing shit up, and populating the planets way faster than we can get rid of them. So you know what? Fuck you. You get space aids now.
Oh my god.
Ow.
I'm not saying we have to give Saudi Arabia space aids. I'm just saying we have options.
God damn it, Angel.
What?
I'm just saying the Geneva Convention is more like a Geneva suggestion if you look the right way.
Okay, Angel, I think we get what you're saying now.
I'm just saying I desire the extermination of
Angel,
certain
cut it the
individuals.
fuck out. Jesus, man.
I'm just saying that YouTube is not letting me just say what I want to say.
So, folks, if you enjoy wrestling and if you enjoy hearing me and Juan banter back and forth about this stuff, tune in every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But before we get to all that,
You've got my program, which is the Black Files, on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. This week, I had to cancel our episode of the Black Files. 2 reasons. Number 1, literally everyone else was unavailable, except for Jose. And I can't just do it with just one other person talking. I gotta have...
Well, you could. We call it the Schizophrenia Edition.
If I want schizophrenia, I would just host it in my own brain. It's not fun up here. But the more important thing is the number 2 reason. I was going to discuss the newest. Information that was released from the Epstein files, and that shit is horrible and it's gross, and it was. I cannot, in good faith, subject our audience to it, only because I know how some of our audience have had their own negative experiences involving horrible relationships with people, and while this goes way further in extremes, because we know that this is Jeffrey Epstein bullshit, I also know that this would end up inadvertently re-traumatizing people as well. It's super sensitive, it's super horrifying, and if even 1/100th of any of that shit is true, then it must be fucking investigated and prosecuted properly. They fucking keep saying, like, oh, we don't have any evidence. The evidence is in the fucking files. Use that fucking to investigate further, fucking go into it and actually charge people with fucking crimes. It's fucking the most disgusting bit of, like, human trafficking and horrible fucking, like, actions performed against other human beings in the last century, for fuck's sake.
But you made the right call, Wancho. This isn't something that we could easily talk about on a podcast.
Not live and not public to everyone.
Not live and not public to everybody. I think we hit our ceiling when it comes to these stuff when we talked about freaking P. Diddy, and that's a whole different can of worms.
No, that's just right under that limit. No, what I'm trying to say is, if I could do this as like a members only kind of thing, or followers only, that way you cannot even watch it unless you're actually subscribed, and we put fucking warnings all up in that shit, then I could actually discuss this stuff without feeling like we're gonna be fucking hurting anyone.
Like feeling you gotta take 3,000 showers afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to scrub
Joke's
my
on you.
mouth.
I'll take 3,000 showers for fun. Bring me the war crimes.
Like I have to scrub my mouth with freaking Ajax instead of toothpaste.
Oh my god.
But considering that that's the kind of heavy, crazy shit that we talk about, you can tune in on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick, for the darker side of nerd and pop culture, for more in-depth analytical views, and everyone's got our opinions, and we don't hold back on my program, The Black Files. And like I said, ladies, you are way better off not knowing, because if I'm guessing you already know a little bit.
That's
from what
right.
you've seen in the
Protect them with ignorance. Leave them in the dark where they are safe.
Angel, like I said, I didn't want to learn what Kuru is, but now I know.
Well, you don't want to know why they're calling it Dubai chocolate in the first place.
Oh my
Ew.
god. And of course,
Yeah, fun fact. The reason why they're trying to commercialize that stupid, shitty chocolate bar is to try to remove the original term from the algorithm. Because, the Middle East already didn't have enough of a bad reputation.
Ew.
Hey, kids, here's a little for you. Look out Dubai chocolate and turn off safe search. You'll thank me later.
All right, Angel, please stop. And of course, tune into our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my motley crew of nerds as we discuss the latest news and topics circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it's a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, no matter who's performing at the halftime show, who's happy or sad about it, or how many cute puppies we're going to see in the Puppy Bowl, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you. Now, once again, we want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight, and you guys have been fantastic, and we've been doing this for many years, working hard and staying strong to make your voice
Our mission.
With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Dragonfang Cosplay, Zayana Rose Cosplay.
Hi!
Is still alive.
No, you're dead.
Storm Cosplay.
Yo.
And yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we bring you the latest news, the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. Working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe to the follow button, ring the notification bell, stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravensflock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of our flagship show, Nerds All Over the Internet. We are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.
No, we be CP.